peace, y'all. Welcome back to another reading. You already know the vibes, divine destiny. We're gonna jump right into it. We're gonna take some breaths. At this time, calling forth my spirit guides, angels, and ancestors, asking what messages you have to deliver to the collective today for their progression and elevation in every aspect of life. Giving you gratitude for using me as a vessel in which these messages flow to and through. Asking you to shield, help, protect, and cover me while I channel these messages. Amen. Okay. We're going to start with the tarot today, 101 on my timer. Three of Pentacles. The Two of Cups with the Knight of Swords. The Five of Cups. And it wanted to come out in reverse, right? Bottom of the deck energy is Seven of Wands in reverse. So what I'm hearing off bat is don't be afraid or hesitant about stepping into collaboration, right? Partnership, working with new people, right? Opening up to new people, trusting new people, especially with this Five of Cups here, right? Focusing on the woulda, coulda, shouldas, the past, what didn't happen, what did happen that you wish would have happened a different way, or what you worried about why this happened instead of focusing on, right? This is what I learned from this. How can I move forward? All right, so we're looking here at the Three of Pentacles, right? And that is heavy on the collaboration, heavy on the working with other people, right? Opportunities to use your talents and your creativity in collaboration with others, or build upon your talents, your skills in collaboration with others in some way, right? Spirit is saying this is a part of your transformation, right? You are in the phase of your transformation where you are no longer needing to be in hermit mode, right? You have already transformed. It is time to step into your full form, and it is time to 3:30 on my timer, right? It is time to step into that full form, and it is time to allow that full form to express itself fully and authentically, right? Knowing that allowing this energy to express itself fully is attracting your fulfillment of wishes. It is attracting everything you really truly deserve and desire, right? But you're being encouraged not to hold on to the energy of the emotional losses, right? Not allowing yourself to go round about in the cycles mentally and emotionally of the past, right? Whatever it is you transformed from, that stone that you put down, that mask, that heavy ass energy, burden, mask, whatever it is for you, right? That you've already put down, you've already released. You don't allow yourself to sit emotionally in a cycle of repeat, or mentally in a cycle of repeat, right? With this conflict and defeat, right? Allowing yourself mentally and emotionally to be like up, down on your energy, woe is me, Eeyore kind of energy, right? Spirit is saying there is no space for that in this new phase, in this new space that you're stepping into, this new opportunity, right? Following your intuition is leading you into financial and material changes, gains, transitions, shifts, right? Being open to collaboration and trusting that you have the wisdom, you have the knowledge from these past situations, right? You have transformed, but you haven't forgotten. So you are wiser now. You are wiser now to move forward and know that you are honoring your passions, right? Solar plexus chakra here, right? Honoring your passions to your foundation and achievements, to your spiritual and material prosperity, fully and wholeheartedly. You are safe to do that. You are wise enough to do that. You know better now, so you're doing better now. One more, Spirit. Thank you. This Two of Cups with this Knight of Swords energy, right? So this definitely could be relationship, but because it came out with the Three of Pentacles first, this could also just be partnerships, collaborations, business, creative endeavors, projects, whatever it might be for you, right? Just opening yourself up to aligning that are here to help you move forward with the Knight of Swords, right? And this is swift movement. Swift action, swift decisive action. So someone or some opportunity has decided upon you, and Spirit is asking you also to be decisive in trusting that this is for you, right? Following your intuition, your inner guidance at this time, because definitely with this temptation, this devil energy came out with the emotional withdrawal in reverse. So Spirit is asking you excuse me, not to allow yourself to emotionally withdraw. 707 on my timer, right? It's very easy, especially when you go through emotional losses, mental sacrifices, right? Especially in relation to people. It's very easy to close yourself off emotionally and build these brick walls built to the sky, right? Touching the clouds so that people can't get in, right? But if people can't get in, they cannot help you. They can't assist you, right? If you're not open to the help, if you're not open to the assistance, the guidance, the support, in whatever way that's showing up. So Spirit is saying, do not fall into the temptation to remain in that mental and emotional cycle, right? That's a shadow aspect of self, pulling away. Maybe, what is that? Attachment style? Detachment style, right? Emotional detachment. Spirit is saying, stand on business. Stand your ground. Stand on business. Releasing, walking away from the things that are no longer serving you, the things you're bored with, the things that you're discontent with emotionally, mentally, the thought forms that are no longer serving you, the emotional cycles that are no longer serving you. And I know it's easier said than done to say to release these things, but if you need to journal and burn it, do that. If you need to talk to somebody, do that. If you need to whatever, meditate about it, do that. If you need to cry about it, do that. If you need to scream about it, do that. Whatever it is that you need to do to release this energy, speak up, express yourself, step away from what it is that is not serving you, stand on that, and know that that release is making space here for your foundations and achievements. For you, this is 10 of Cups energy, okay? Bottom of the deck energy is spiritual strength. So everything you've gone through, healed through, moved through, transitions, transformed, alchemized through, was to bring you into this space right now, so that you can be equipped with the spiritual knowledge, wisdom, understanding, insight, discernment to make the right choices for yourself, to move forward toward what it is that you want to see. So stop crying over spilled milk. Sorry I had to say it like that. 9:33 on my timer though. These changes, these shifts, these transformations are divinely guided and divinely protected. So Spirit is saying, trust that you are being guided into better, and there is no reason to wallow in and over things that didn't work out before. Oh. And that is being clarified by the Power card. So step your power, honor that inner line with inside you. Through this transformational journey, you have learned to tame the beast inside and use the power, wield that authority, how necessary to build the firm foundation it is that you want to see for yourself. Foundations and achievements is out here twice. Force could be significant. You could be seeing that. That's also Spirit just confirming that you are moving into a place of stability and security. So there is no room, space, or need for the mental and emotional anguish, anxiety that you're putting yourself through, right? With this crown chakra. And you already know this. Coming out with the throat chakra, they're asking you to express yourself. Use the power it is that you hold within this beautiful throat chakra of yours to express what it is you want to see in your life, to release what it is you don't want to see in your life. Follow the guidance it is that you're being shown, because your spirit, 11:11 on my timer, your spirit guides are with you. They see you. They're guiding you. They're sending you messages. The little synchronicities and coinkydinks are not just synchronicities and coinkydinks. These are messages. 1122. Spirit is trying to get your attention. They're trying to help guide you into this new beginning, into these new opportunities, into these new spaces. But you have to trust it, right? You have to be willing to lean in, because your material and spiritual prosperity depends upon it, low key. And bottom of the deck energy for the tarot was the 7 of Wands. So there is nothing conflicting you but your own emotions and mental. 11:55 on my timer as I'm saying that. Stop battling yourself. Spirit is trying to help you move into this, so trust that. Lean with it. You're like swimming upstream and spirit is trying to be like, reel you back in, reel you this way, right? Let's see. 6 of Swords, Page of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. Exactly. Spirit is trying to guide you out of whatever it is you had to transform away from, whatever this dependent, addictive, obsessive energy is that was keeping you withdrawn, emotionally balanced and unstable, right? You've already transitioned and transformed out of that. Spirit is saying they are guiding you away from that. They're guiding you into brand new beginnings, into brand new experiences, into brand new relationships and partnerships, right? So don't allow yourself to just sit on whatever this idea, whatever this creative energy is, whatever this project, whatever this opportunity is, whatever this relationship is, whatever it is that you're staring at passionately but not making any movement towards. Spirit is saying they're trying to guide you that way so that you could be in your Queen and or King of Pentacles energy, right? So that you could really be sitting up, nurtured, established, stable, secure, abundant, fruitful. How many adjectives do we want? 13:33 on my timer as I'm saying this, right? Let's see. Final message. Spirit coming out with the King of Diamonds. Quick to anger, bad man energy, attractive, determined, protective, possessive, and deceitful. So this could be read in two ways, right? So either you're transitioning out of you yourself, or quick to anger, very bad man, shifting your life around, right? And that's the transformation. Or you're releasing someone who was in this energy, who was very possessive, very deceitful, and kept you in a very confused, emotional illusion energy, right? Coming out with the Queen of Spades, distrust and prejudice, jealous and envious, thoughts over feelings, constructive criticism, right? So either this was you in this energy from my feminines and you're stepping out of that, or you were dealing with somebody who was like this, right? Who was very judgmental, very jealous, very envious, right? And this could be a friend. It could be a friend and a lover kind of energy that you're stepping away from, releasing family members even that you're walking away from so that you can clear out and make space, right? That's that conflict. Mentally and emotionally, maybe you're still dealing with, especially if one of these people was a lover and there was manipulative energy, that could really, if there was mental warfare, spiritual warfare, right, that could really stick to a person. So Spirit is asking you to release the mindsets, maybe the ideologies, the beliefs about yourself, about your creativity, about your abundance, about what you're capable of. If this was instilled in you from some kind of relationship or situation or experience, Spirit is asking you to release that energy. That's that devil energy. That makes more sense, right? Moving on with this juggling energy too with diamonds, because it's consistently going back and forth. So maybe sometimes you feel like you are flying free. You are this butterfly. You are this fairy, right? You are able to move in your abundance, or you see this abundance coming in towards you. And then maybe other times you feel like this heaviness, this weight of whatever those thoughts, those feelings, those emotions were for you. 16:16 on my timer. And so Spirit is saying it's okay to release this mass mask fully. You are free to do that, so you can really release that weight, release that baggage, free yourself from it, because it's coming out with the Jack of Hearts. New intimate friendships, offers of commitment, creativity, and emotional sensitivity. And these are the energies that you're stepping into. These are the energies that you're attracting into yourself. But you have to make room for those energies within yourself first, so that you can really attract and magnetize them to you. I feel like I need to keep going. One more final message, Spirit. All right, came out with partnerships and alliances. So definitely just leaning into the partnerships and alliances that are here, showing themselves to be reciprocal, showing themselves to be positive, influential in a good way in your life, showing themselves to be bringing balance, harmony, ease in your life in some way, shape, form, or aspect. Spirit is saying lean into these partnerships. You are safe to lean into these partnerships. It is safe to trust, and definitely whatever it is that you released with this sacrifice card was causing a lot of mental and emotional turmoil, right? They was creating some dark, murky waters emotionally and mentally for you. And Spirit is saying like you have stepped out of that, you released that, or you are doing that, but this feels like past for me because this transformation already occurred. So you've already done the work to release it in the physical. So it's time to allow yourself mentally and emotionally, even energetically, to release that, so you can fully step into this place of vulnerability, of trust, of balance that you're looking for, right? Ultimately, that's what you're looking for. You have to trust that you deserve it at the end of the day. That has been the message. Thank you so much for tuning in and tapping in with me. If you like this video, share it with somebody you love. If it touched you in some way, please let me know in the comments. I would love to hear it. If you need anything from me, it's in the description box below. And until next time, stay divine. Peace.